Well, if it ain't the very freckled faces of the frontier's future. Hold on a minute there, junior folk. That's good. Now, since the future depends on you, and you gotta therefore stay in the pink of health, you will be delighted. That's right, I said delighted to know that I just happen to have left here a few precious bottles of my super health tonic for children.
No, thanks. We're making our own medicine.
It comes from nature.
And besides, we got our own private doctor.
He's our best friend, too.
You think we'll sell any, Johnny?
Not gonna sell it, Billy. Gonna give it away. Keep them labels coming, Jenny.
Yes, sir, Johnny.
Boy, if it's free, they should really go for it big.
Hope so. Especially in these fancy bottles and labels. I figure that's what's gonna do it.
Almost done with the side, Johnny.
Good work, Rich.
What's going to happen if they don't want any, Johnny?
We'll be drinking apple juice till we all grow stems. That's right, folks. So now you can get right here as many free, that's right, I said absolutely free bottles of Dr. Appleseed's Great Taste and Winter Comfort Apple Medicine as you can carry back home. Notice this bottle, folks. Notice this label. Notice this name. Why, as you can plainly see, this is an impressive product. One that looks like it'll do the job, sure enough.
Didn't know you were a doctor, Johnny.
He's no doctor. Neither is your friend Staywell.
Sure gotta give you A for effort, Johnny.
Just wishing I could give you A for apples.
Johnny, apples taste just too good to be medicine. Medicine always tastes real bad.
And we got our medicine, Johnny. And we're set for the winter.
Sorry I can't stay longer, Johnny. Gotta get back to the store.
See you later, Johnny.
What are we gonna do, Johnny?
Start drinking, I guess.
But what about the grown-ups when winter comes?
I'm worried about him, Johnny.
So am I, Jenny. We'll just have to figure something else, and in the meantime, we better keep our fingers crossed that it don't turn cold early.
Well, well, if this ain't a touching little scene of moping and misery.
Well, if it ain't the good doctor.
You mean the bad doctor, don't you?
Reckon that's a good deal more like it.
And I reckon that as doctors go, if I'm bad, then you must be something for which there ain't no word yet in our fine English language. Dr. Appleseed.
Well, now, if you're going by what's on that sign there, you ought to know I called myself doctor for a good reason.
Yeah? And what might that be?
To show the town folk here how easily a man can come by his credentials.
My credentials is my business, Mr. Appleseed.
And I say it's just as much their business, since they're buying that wagon grease that you're selling.
Well, now, I gotta rest my case on the following fact, Mr. Appleseed. These here intelligent townsfolk, possessing a free will, have chosen to lay down their hard-earned money for my product in a clearly demonstrated preference to acquiring yours for nothing.
And I'll rest my case, Mr. Staywell.
Dr. Staywell, if you please.
I'll rest my case on what happens this winter, because that's when we're going to find out whose product delivers the goods.
This winter it is.
Doc, if it ain't your product that prevails, I wouldn't waste no time getting out of town if I was you. It's getting a little chilly.
Who won the argument, Johnny? You or Doc Staywell?
Don't make no difference, not if the town folk lose.
What should we do, Johnny?
I'll tell you what you kids are going to do. You're going to go on home now.
But what about the elders? You giving up?
Nothing more Johnny can do.
That's right. Just gotta hope. Hope real hard. Now, each of you take home as much of this apple juice as you can carry, you hear?
What are you gonna do, Johnny?
I'm gonna store the rest of this stuff in that big tree trunk over there. And then I'm gonna move on to check on some orchards west of here. Be back inside a month.
We'll miss you, John.
And I'll miss you, too. Now, run along, and I'll be seeing you. Chipper, Bushy, give me a paw putting this stuff into the tree, will you?
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, little friends. How be ya?
We're fine.
So, you've been drinking plenty apple juice.
Yup.
Lucky thing, 'cause winters come early, like I figured. Say, this town's quiet as an old hollow tree. Looks just as empty. What's happened, Billy?
Well, everyone's here, but they're all sick. All the grown-ups.
Just like you figured.
Well, now, that's mighty interesting.
Johnny, it's the dangdest thing. We've been taking Staywell's medicine, but the whole town's under the weather, except the kids. And there's work needs doing, piling up like crazy.
I'll be organizing the kids into work details, Mr. Crowley. We'll get it done.
Say, Johnny, how come you're so disgustingly healthy?
Same reason the kids are.
Could it be that apple tonic? Couldn't be. Hi, Edgar. Johnny's back in town, healthy as a hornet. He's going to organize the kids, help get the work done.
Johnny healthy, huh? Could it be that apple tonic? Couldn't be. Hold on now. Let's get some order here. Let's hear from you one at a time. That's not exactly what I meant.
Edgar, let's look at facts. We all been guzzling that Staywell tonic every day for near a month and a half. All the ones who's been taking it are sick, right to a man.
And all those who haven't been taking it are healthy, which consists exactly of the kids and John Appleseed.
Who also happen to have been drinking a quart of apple juice every day.
Right. So logic says we better start reconsidering Johnny's ideas and his tonic.
I say let's go find him right now.
Tell you who I'd like to find is Doc Staywell.
That's the second order of business, all right.
First, Johnny.
Hi, everybody. You feeling better?
Little better.
Up on our feet now, anyway.
Johnny, we've been doing some thinking and talking.
And we figure it's got to be that apple tonic of yours that's turned the trick for you and the kids. Johnny, if you're still willing, we'd like to buy us all a good big supply.
You got it nearby, Johnny?
Not far. I'll go get it.
Can we give you a hand?
No, thanks. Come on, kids. It's not here. The stuff's plumb gone.
What?
This tree's empty as a honey jar in a bear's house. This here tree had a little visit from Staywell, I'll wager.
Sure, that's it. Yeah, it's gotta be Staywell.
Well, only one thing we can do.
Hunt for Staywell? Yeah, and get our tonic back.
Right you are. But it's getting dark, so we'll head back to the village now and start out first thing in the morning. Now, just what are you four up to, anyhow?